Good morning, everyone! So for today's video, I'm going to be addressing some myths and misconceptions I've seen floating around on the internet about Korean beauty or Asian beauty in particular. Now, I've seen some of these pop up on my videos, or I've seen them while I'm browsing the internet looking for new Korean beauty products to try out, so I'm going to talk about some of them and put them to rest. Myth number 1, only Korean or Asian people can use Korean beauty or Asian beauty. However, that's just addressing the category of beauty or skincare or makeup or whatever it is. It's not to say that only Korean or Asian people can use it. I mean, you've got skin, so if you want to try some amazing skincare or if you want to try some amazing makeup products, don't limit yourself and think that you can't because you're not Asian. I mean, we all have eyes, we all have a nose, we all have a mouth, so they'll work the same pretty much on everyone. Myth number 2, your skincare routine has to be at least 10 to 12 steps long. Now this figure 10 to 12 kind of gets thrown around a lot. I have to say I've used it in my videos before. Now in general, I live my life intuitively. I do my skincare intuitively, I eat intuitively. I just kind of go with whatever my body or my skin feels like it needs. And in all honesty, you know what's best for your skin. Obviously, if your skin feels better, it looks better, you feel like it's improving, stick with the 10 to 12 steps. Add some more on if that is your cup of tea. I know I love my skincare layering, however, it is not for everyone. Obviously, everyone's skin type is a little bit different and you can respond differently to skincare products and skincare routines. So definitely use it as inspiration. However, don't think you have to have 10 to 12 steps. And your routine is your routine for a reason because it is for your skin. Myth number 3, you have to have a certain look when it comes to Korean beauty. Now, I'm kind of the poster child for this. I definitely love my Korean beauty. I love Korean makeup products, and I do love a lot of Korean trends. However, I don't always stick to the rules. I think that makeup is something that you do for yourself personally. It's an expression of your personality. In general, if you're into Korean beauty or Korean makeup, it doesn't mean you have to wear a gradient lip every day or rock the aegyo style or, you know, have your eyebrows straight. I like my eyebrows how they go. And you know what? If I wanted to have a straight eyebrow, I would go for a straight eyebrow because I wanted to. But just because you're wearing or using Korean makeup doesn't mean you have to have like a V-line or you have to have a small little face or any of these things. You can definitely do them if you like them and that's your personal taste, but just don't think that because other people like it, it doesn't mean you have to like it or do it as well. You do you, boo, and do not let anyone else dictate what you find beautiful or what you personally like because that ain't right. Like Dr. Seuss here. Myth number 4, all whitening products are for whitening your skin. Now there is some truth to this because there are some whitening products out on the market that are designed to lighten your skin or kind of give you the appearance of lightening your skin. However, a good majority of the skincare products out on the market as far as Korean beauty goes is for brightening the skin, and it's to give you that translucent kind of effect, so basically kind of that glow from within, and it's also there to even out your skin tone. So the idea of whitening doesn't necessarily mean whitening your skin. While it can sometimes, just be sure to look into the ingredients or look into what the skincare products are specifically designed for. But say you have a tanner complexion or you have a darker skin tone, I definitely wouldn't shy away from these products in general because most of the time they're not going to completely bleach your skin tone. That's not typically what they are designed for. So don't let that stop you from trying some brightening products because, girl, there are some great brightening products out there that have definitely given me that beautiful glow from within. Myth number 5 kind of goes hand in hand with a point that I just made, but it's a little bit different, and let me explain. More products do not necessarily mean more results. Now, like I said, I'm guilty of layering on the products, however it works well for my skin, but a lot of times you'll find that when you layer on skincare products, they're not as effective as they would be if you weren't layering them on as heavily. This is because obviously it has to do with absorption rates, and some products won't absorb if they have other products in the way and inhibiting them from sinking into your skin. So just keep that in mind. If you're using a skincare product and you feel like it's not as effective as it usually should be or it's kind of touted to be, definitely try using it with less layers because a lot of times more layers don't necessarily mean more results. I learned that lesson and I'm sharing this with you. Myth number 6, all Koreans use Korean skincare. Now, while a skincare. Again, this kind of goes with the idea that it's not just an Asian or Korean thing. A lot of my Korean friends, a lot of my Korean family uses Western products. They use products from France because a lot of French skincare is amazing as well. So just because Koreans have amazing skin, it doesn't necessarily always mean it's because they're using Korean skincare products. Most of the time, it's because either their diet's clean, they're taking care of themselves, or they've got an amazing skincare routine that is possibly not Korean. Maybe they're using other, skincare products from other countries, and it's just working really well for them. So don't think just because Koreans have nice skin, it's because the Korean skincare. It most likely has to do with their routine, their habits, their lifestyle, all that kind of good stuff, how well they take care of their skin, are they applying SPF? There's several different variables and factors. It doesn't just kind of condense into Koreans have good skin because they use Korean skincare. Misconception number 7 is that there's only one way to do Korean beauty trends. Now, I've kind of talked about this in the past. You can see it in my video where I talk about Korean beauty trends, do's and don'ts. And I kind of addressed the idea of there are several ways to achieve different trends or Korean beauty looks. For example, the gradient lip. Now, a lot of times it's very conventional to use a liquid lip tint to achieve the Korean gradient lip. Personally, for me, I'm a mess when it comes to lip tints. For some reason, I cannot master lip tints. They stain my whole face. I get them everywhere. They're just a little too messy for my liking. And I feel like you can achieve the same look by using different lip products that are easier to use. Now, that's obviously not to say if you can achieve a beautiful gradient lip with a lip tint that you shouldn't do it. But I'm just saying, if you're like me and you struggle with that kind of stuff, don't feel obligated to use that. Don't hold yourself back, Express your makeup potential and really kind of go outside the box. Like I said, you can definitely use lipsticks, eyeshadows, whatever you want to do. If you like it, again, you like it, and don't let anyone else tell you that there's a certain way to do something, because there's really not. Misconception number 8. Only Koreans can talk about Korean beauty. Now that is just silly because you're narrowing down the possible resources you could be checking out if you're thinking with that type of mindset. I think this topic kind of goes without saying, but I have seen this kind of floating around on the internet. Just because someone is Korean or Asian doesn't mean that they are more of a professional about Korean or Asian beauty. We all have to do research, we all have to try the products out. It should not matter what ethnicity the person is to talk about beauty. Beauty is beauty, and as long as you're getting your information from good sources and that they're actually trying out the products and that they're giving you honest reviews, I don't see the issue. Misconception number 9 is that you have to use sheet masks every night. Now, I've definitely seen this in Korean dramas where the main actresses will either sleep with a sheet mask or they use them often. And while that could be good for your skin, again, it's a personal thing. So you have to kind of figure out if your skin responds well to sheet masks. For a lot of people, that could be a little too overwhelming for the skin. It can clog the pores and kind of congest your skin. So don't feel like you have to use sheet masks every single night. Definitely, again, go with the intuitive skincare idea. And if you feel like you need a sheet mask, use a sheet mask. If you feel like a sheet mask every single night is a little excessive, it probably is for your skin. So definitely kind of pay attention to your skin, how it responds, and kind of listen to what you feel like your skin needs. Misconception number 10. Cute products are only for young girls. Now, of course, I'm fully aware that brands like Etude House, Tony Moly, Skin Food, all of these road shop brands are very friendly towards the younger crowd. However, I have definitely found holy grail skincare products and makeup products from these companies, and in my head, it's just a bonus that they come in a cute package. I wouldn't say that only young girls or young people are the only ones that can use it because they're designed for them. I've definitely found amazing products still from these brands, and you shouldn't limit yourself just because you think that they're designed for certain people. Definitely try them out. Check out my channel if you haven't already. I have several reviews of brands like these. Alright guys, I hope this was informative to you guys. Definitely leave it in the comment section down below if you can think of some other misconceptions or myths you've heard about Korean beauty or Asian beauty in particular, and I'm sure we'll have some great discussion down below. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!